Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome to another challenge. Today we got yet another challenge coming to Splatoon 3. This time around it's a turf war challenge taking place in the midst of a whole bunch of fog. This is the Foggy Notion challenge. This is a very unique one because this is the first time we've ever had fog in the main game mode type. So if we take a look here at the current challenge rule set, this is the Foggy Notion challenge. Can you use the fog to cover your advantage? The stage will be shrouded in fog throughout the battle. However, the density of the fog will change as the battle goes on. So, fog is a gimmick that was introduced in Salmon Run, and this is one of the many different wave types you can run into in Salmon Run, where it makes it a lot harder to see things coming up into the said battlefield as the fog is very dense, making things really hard to notice. And now we have fog in turf war battles here in Splatoon 3 thanks to this challenge. So let's go ahead and jump straight in. I'm gonna just rock my normal gear set here to start. Gonna use my Nautilus with a bunch of swim speed, a little bit of run speed, but I also changed out my shoes here for some stealth jump. That way I can jump back into the battlefield without people noticing me. So we'll see how well this works. I'm gonna use this for a little bit, and maybe we'll swap our weapons in between some of these matches. We'll see. Now, we're going to do our normal 5 qualifying rounds to get our power and then go from there. But one thing I want to mention in this challenge is that it's going to be really helpful to have a lot of very specific kinds of subs or specials. So anything that can mark your enemy will be really helpful here. Things like point sensors, ink mines, a wave buster, tenna missiles, you name it. Anything that can mark an opponent is going to be a really helpful thing to use in this said challenge, as those will still work here. So, I have a weapon that has point sensors. I'm going to be throwing these out at people, trying to mark as many targets as I can. That way we can actually see them coming. But remember, this is turf war at the end of the day, so we got 3 minutes to get the most turf. So I'm going to go over here in the mid, throw down a point sensor. Don't really see anyone going into that alcove section. There's someone up here on the bridge, though, so I'm going to just recharge my ink for a second. Throw another point sensor. They left the bridge. That's good to know. Now I can get up here. Be very careful, because I do see... Yep, there you go. A bunch of specials all in the mid. I do see I think that's the dynamo. So if I can help out. Well, I actually did because I got the assist there. Nice. Now, one thing is that the tactical is another one of those specials that you would think could help you, your teammates, in this challenge. But actually, it's kind of a detriment because when you get the tactical or special on, now you can actually see where you're located because of a giant arrow. And that arrow we can use to our advantage because now we can actually see people in the distance inside the fog. So, Tacticaler is an actual special we're going to use to our advantage if the opposing team gets it. Now we'll be able to track our opponents. Gotta be careful here. There's a Trizuka somewhere on the field. Oh, he's up on the bridge. Oh, gotta go. This guy will kill me if I don't move because I don't have any charge ready. It would have been a bad time to confront him. We're good to go. Now we can get back up on top. I see people are pushing ahead a little bit. I'm going to just get in between these ink strikes because I don't want to be in the middle of the actual blast. The dynamo's trying to come up here. Looks like that didn't work out. This is a guy right below me. I might be able to just... There we go. Pick him off with my shots up here. Gonna go a little more into the mid zone here. Ooh, I invented my teammate. Careful the dynamo. And get my rain cloud out because I want a recharge on ink. I hold it. Fire. And there goes another guy. I don't know how I didn't get that kill though. Not the brush, you stole my kill. That was mine. Where'd that guy go? I don't know if he left. Yeah, no, he retreated a little bit. Oh, Dynamo's also with that dude. Dynamo's gone. We're doing pretty good. The other team's in danger. Fortunately, I couldn't get out of the way in time from that splatter shot. That's fine. I think that was actually my first time dying, so that's actually not bad at all. Gonna jump back into mid here, get my charge ready, and let's just push forward here. I do see someone. Luckily, they couldn't really hit me all that well. I don't know if this can reach. No, it's too far. Might be able to reach from here. Unfortunately, no. I'm just gonna mark them and leave. Careful, the dynamo flings. This thing has some great range, although it takes forever to wind up, so we'll use that to our advantage. Oh, hi, splatter shot. Didn't see you there. Tentactic splatter shot just kind of came up and just jump scared me, but it's fine because they were in danger at the end, meaning we won. That was a pretty simple game. I'm happy with the results on that one. Yeah, look at that. It's barely any blue. At least after a certain point. I expect more blue in the enemy base. You can have it over there. That's fine. You can ink your own turf. But we'll ink everything else. So, there you go. First game done. Pretty simple. And to get a fist bump to boot. Thank you. Bump. Yeah, 9 times we killed people, 2 times we died. That was a pretty solid game. So let's just go ahead and go right back in. I'm going to keep this loadout because that worked out pretty well for us. And now we wait for our next game. Wow, that Dynamo did not hit a single person. Ow. Same for their custom junior. Yikes. That explains a lot. That explains why they were always in danger and that we always pushed them back because they were always 2 men down. Sometimes it be that way. Alright, game number 2, and now we're on the other map, Hammerhead Bridge. The maps they picked for this, I have noticed, are some of the most linear maps in the game. So I think they knew what they were doing with this. Let's not make these maps the more spread out ones for the fog. For the first time doing the challenge, we'll just make them the long stretch maps like Eeltail and Hammerhead, because these are considered to a lot of the player bases in Splatoon 3. These are considered hallway maps because of just how linear they are. Not very much to them. And I can understand that kind of comparison. They are kind of like a hallway. So I can see it. Hammerhead is so much different in this game compared to how it was in Splatoon 1. This was an actual bridge in Splatoon 1 where it had metal grates that you can climb up on. And those said grates, you couldn't swim because you would fall through them when you're squid form. But that was also one of the ways the map was broken up because it had floor underneath the said bridge. So you can go on upper path or a lower path. It was a very expansive map in Splatoon 1, but also it was one of the most insane maps, to say the least, in Rainmaker, because you literally just took the Rainmaker and you just ran with it. That's how that game mode was played in Splatoon 1, because you would just be on that bridge and you'd just be running. So you see people just have nothing but run speed for that said gear mode type, or game mode type. It was actually pretty funny. I don't really have anything like that anymore in Splatoon, but to be fair, we don't really need anything like that. That was a little too memey, you know what I mean? Alright, charge up my shot because I'm trying to get in the base here. I got one of them. There's another guy down here. There's 2. I'm gonna imagine their flings on heavy are a little further back in the middle here, so I'm just gonna throw this. Get point sensor out. Unfortunately, I died, but that's fine. I marked one of them. And sure enough, my teammates were able to get the heavy splatling after that. There were a lot of beacons everywhere, though. I'm not really happy about that. We got some cleanup to do with said beacons. Careful these 10 missiles. I'm just going to try to dodge for now, and that's why, because I knew it might kill one of us, and sure enough, it did. Alright, I gotta at least take out some of these beacons. There's one more up in our base area, and I can just go back to take care of it. I'm gonna just throw this out. Alright, looks like my teammates got the beacon that's around here, which is good. We don't want all those beacons everywhere, because then they can sneak into our base. If fog, it's gonna be much harder to see them actually jump in. Teammates doing really good over there, pressuring them with inkjet. Gotta throw this up, use my rain cloud here, push him back with ink storm. Oh, there's the flings on this direction. Actually got one from an ink storm, that's surprising. Oh, we gotta get away. That was a good call, I ran that direction. My teammate got the other dude. Alright, I'm gonna take care of the sploosh. Hopefully now maybe we can take care of the wiper. Yeah, take a little damage there, that's fine. Keep on jumping over the weight breaker, and that's game. I think we got it after that. We definitely controlled mid, so the fact that we control the middle here is really good, and yeah, we definitely got it. Easy. Easy W. Maybe we'll get another fist bump, because I got all 3 gold medals once again. If my teammate here, Andy Pants, got it. No, okay, that's sad. It may not be a compatible email, too. To do the fist bump, you need to have 3 gold medals, so you need to perform really well in the game. And you also need a teammate that also does the same thing, and a compatible email. And there's like a list of compatible emails that are on the internet you can find, so people have kind of figured it out, but I don't know all emails off the top of my head, so it's fair for me not to really know off the top of my head what it is. Alright, for now, let's just go ahead and swap around our weapon type here. So, now I'm going to swap to something different. And I think I'm going to go with... If I can find... You know, I'm going to filter by special, because it'll just be a little faster here. I'm going to go with the 52 gal. The .52 gal here is a weapon I used so much back in Splatoon 2. So, this is a weapon I'm very familiar with. Pretty good with it. And it also can help in this kind of mode because it has Killer Whale. So, this can target someone very far away. And using that said special, I can easily track them down. But also, I can pressure people with it too. Plus, I also have a splash wall. So, if I need to hide in a hurry, just throw up a wall and I'll be fine. So, going back to the bridge. It's interesting now that I mentioned before, Hammerhead Bridge in Splatoon 1 was an actual bridge that you were playing on. Here in Splatoon 3, you're playing on the underside of the bridge. That's how it's more flat land like this instead of metal grates everywhere like it was in the first game. I liked how they transformed it in this game, and I think having more flat land like this to swim around, I think it's better than just metal grates everywhere. I do wish there was a little bit more to the map, but at the same time, I think this was a good conversion, just based on what they had to work with. Be careful here. I'm going to throw down a wall mid just to help our teammates out. There's someone over on the right, I think. And sure enough, we got some missiles coming. Now, I'm going to grab this. It might be a detriment because now they got to see me. It's a double self I can hit with point sensor. I was going to say, this negates my ninja squid ability I have on. And then point sensor came and did the same thing, so it didn't really matter. Careful, these point sensors. There's going to be a lot of those being thrown out right now from that Nautilus. Oh, but unfortunately, we have a teammate down. So we're not going to play anymore. Well, that's unfortunate. We have a disconnect. Yeah, gee, I wonder how we wiped. It's only like we have 3 out of the 4 participants we had 30 seconds ago. Man, well, that game doesn't count. So we'll play another one with the said build out. Unfortunate. The game still has plenty of disconnects like this, even after all the time that this game has had on the market, over 9 months now, with all the updates. The connection is still questionable at best, so this can still happen. Wow, our Neo Splash got 4 kills. Wow, that was actually really good. I didn't even see him half the time, so that guy was annihilating. Alright, let's go ahead and just redo. Forget that last game. Wipe it off your memory. Redo. Now we're going to Eel Tail Alley, the new map here in Splatoon 3. We got 2 52 gals on our side, so this is going to be a very splash wall killer whale team of mine. But the other one does have a Nautilus once again, so we're going to see a lot more point sensors. And we have the Wiper Deco, so we're going to see some Tenna missiles. So it's going to be a very similar game to last time. We just kind of traded out some of the weapons on this team specifically. And here comes some of those missiles. I'm gonna put down a wall real quick. And now we're gonna use our killer whale. See a guy over in the distance here. There's a crab up here at me. Alright, here we go. Now's my chance to get him. There you go. Flashes down. They're gonna have 2 crabs though, because they have both a Splash-O-Matic and a Splat Dually on their side. So gotta be very careful. Took out the dually though, so it's not gonna be a problem. Someone's gonna come up here. There we go. I was waiting for it. Although they have a better vantage point, because I don't have as much range as the Nautilus. The Nautilus had much better vantage points than I did, so had a feeling that we'd get the kill. It's fine. Jump right back in. Careful here. Okay, that's a trade. We'll take that. The crab up on the bridge. Gotta be careful. I love how we're just putting walls next to walls here. Me and my other 52 gal teammate, we know what we're doing. I'm gonna activate this. Pressure the guy back a little bit. Perfect. I got 2 of them with that. That was pretty good. There's a 3rd one in that mix somewhere. Didn't even see the Nautilus, but now the Nautilus is gone. Perfect. We're taking control. So let's get back in there. Alright, well, now, if we have a moment to breathe... Oh, come on. I almost killed the Nautilus with that, too. I was gonna say, we gotta take care of all these beacons, and you just saw why. So let's get back in there once again. Beacons are all gone, but that Nautilus is still there. There you go. Oh, come on, I was one shot away. Problem with 52 gallons, doesn't have the best accuracy. It has a pretty bad like spread to it. So when you're aiming straight, there's a good chance that your ink bullets can go left or right. And that's definitely what happened there. Gotta be very careful though, because now we're getting down to the wire. There's a crab though, so I gotta be very careful not to go that direction with the crab. I get you at least, so I got the wiper out. Unfortunately, the crab got to me as well, but I don't know, man. We might be able to pull this one back. It's gonna be very close. I'm gonna go right back in. Oh, my teammate died. That's bad. That's why it was bad. I had a feeling as soon as he died. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be close. Come on, team. I can't really do anything. I just fire one pellet just because. Like, I can't do anything at this stage. I have no time. So I'm not sure. We might have lost, but if we did, it's gonna be a very close loss. Yeah, by about 7. Actually, it's exactly 7%, so it was close. If we took control there in the last 10 seconds, we would have won. One of those kind of games. So, unfortunate, we lost that game, but hey, can't win them all. I did technically now play 2 games with the 52 gal, so I'm gonna swap out. Even though one game only lasted for like a minute, I'm still gonna use a different weapon. This one works. Biggest problem I have with the 52 gal nowadays is its accuracy. That's why it's a little bit harder to use, but to be fair, I also play another weapon that just also has low accuracy, so not that different, if I want to be honest here. But I now want to play with the Blobbler. And now, I'm also going to be using Thermal Ink. This is a great ability to use for a thing like this, so I'm going to definitely want it. I am thinking now, what should I rock for the headpiece? So, it shouldn't really matter all that much. I'm going to go with this. Have a lot of ink, but also have a lot of swim. I think it's like a good middle ground. So, with this specific build, using Thermal Ink on the Blobbler here, it allows me to just fire out pellets like this and just hit whatever. I don't even need to try to hit something, and chances are these bubbles are going to hit someone. And with Thermal Ink, once you hit someone with it, you will be able to track them. Because once you hit someone with the Thermal Ink, they will start glowing the further you are away from the said target. So this is a pretty good ability to also use in Fog, because once I hit someone, I will know where they're at. Haunt has like a very similar effect here, because once you get splatted by someone, then they are marked with Thermal Ink until you defeat them. So Haunt can also be another good ability too, but I'm going to use Thermal Ink for this one specifically because I can get more targets with Thermal Ink than I can with Haunt. So I'm going to just use this specific weapon and this specific ability. Having out my sprinkler might help too, because if anyone gets hit by a little pellet from that sprinkler, then they'll also get marked. Let me throw out my rain cloud here. Oh, be careful with that. I barely got out of there in time. I saw where I was because of that point sensor, so I almost got screwed over. Alright, I see this guy. He's going over to the right. Oh, there's a roller with him, though. Careful the dynamo. Alright, I got one person with that. Perfect. Keep on throwing out my blobs. I hit something, but it wasn't a person. Just keep on throwing out my bucket. Keep on sloshing everywhere. This is a very interesting weapon. The Blobbler isn't like the strongest thing out there, but it does so much chip damage that it's very threatening. So, using a weapon like this in this kind of mode, perfect. Gotta be very careful here. I do see someone on the other side of the map, and then I got hit with the roller. You can see the guy on the right there. I believe that is their Splash Shot Nova. They're glowing now. So I hit them with one of my bubbles, meaning Thermal Ink is active. I like how we're all clumped over here on the right side. This is really stupid. That Booyah Bomb could have killed 4 of us because of that. I can't get out of here because I have no room to move. I'm just going to keep on throwing around my bubbles here. 3 people are marked there in the middle. That's pretty good. I'm going to throw down a sprinkler. There's a sprinkler battle over there. Putting down mine. Mine's better. I'm going to back up a little bit because of that Booyah. And just keep on painting. This is pretty much all we need to do. Do this enough, I'll get my special again, throw it out. Counter their rain cloud, another rain cloud. Actually, I don't even have a rain cloud. I don't know why I said that, but it felt like it for a minute because of all the ink. Oh, there's a Booyah Bomb. He's launching it more towards our base, so this is fine. I'm gonna get down here for a minute, just get in a corner. If they can see me, I like to get an advantage point where I can see them, even in fog. Alright, I'm gonna throw around here. Oh, I hit someone. Yep, there he goes. He's up there. I can see him on the ledge. I got you. The nice thing about the Blobbler is when you're up close to someone and you hit them at all, there's more than enough damage you're going to deal out that you're probably going to end up killing them. But if they kill you, then that's fine because you trade. Alright, just throw down that sprinkler. Careful here. Oh, I got the assist with that. That's nice. Alright, just throw out the blobs. Back up a little bit so I don't die. Got another target. Nice. Now, I'm not 100% sure if we won that. That was very close by the end. Okay, never mind. It was nowhere near close. I'm noticing a trend here. As soon as I stopped using Nautilus, we lose. Maybe I should go back to Nautilus. I might just do that to end it out, because we got one more game left, and then we'll have our, well, qualifying score all said and done. So I think I'll just swap back to it, because I wanted to show all the different ways you can use the different weapons here, but it seems like the one I do the best with on my team is the weapon I play the most in Splatoon 3, so I should probably go back to that. And on the plus side, I got a catalog up. That helps. Kind of. I mean, at this point, it doesn't help as much just because I have every single thing from the catalog here in the Sizzle season already. So now every 10 levels, I just get a mystery box, which could be something good, could be something bad. That's the nature of it being a mystery. We don't know. So I'm going to at least try to get more of my catalog filled out because those mystery boxes can really help a lot of the times. Give me some extra things I need, like some money or maybe some tickets. But for now, I don't really need to grind out this game as much because I got everything. I got a lot of stuff from the catalog way faster than I was expecting in this season. And it's mainly because of this, the challenges. I've been playing a lot more Splatoon 3 this month than any other month so far because of just all the challenges that have been appearing here and there. It just makes me want to play the game a lot more because I'm really enjoying these challenges. Really, the only ones that have been kind of so far have been the ones with no gimmicks. And those have really just been very far and few between. So, all these other ones, like Too Many Trizukas, the Sheldon Sampler Challenge, Foggy Notion here, like they're all really unique challenges. And these have been a lot of fun. And from what I've been able to understand, a lot of other people in the community who've been able to play these challenges, mind you, because of the time slots being kind of hard for a lot of people to play. These challenges have been fun for people who've been able to actually catch them live. They have been a unique way of playing Splatoon, and they've been a very nice addition to the game. I really hope, I swear I say this every one of these videos, but it goes bearing repeating here because it's been a very serious issue. I really do hope that they fix these times. Can you please stand still, sir? Okay, well, not to me. Don't stand still in front of me to shoot me in the head. I really do hope that they change up how some of the times work with these set challenges, make them available for longer instead of like a 6-hour window, maybe make it a 12-hour window. I get maybe having it on rotations here and there. That's doable. We can work with it. Just give us better times because right now there's only 3 times per challenge, and these times really don't work for a lot of people, and that's the problem. So we have to change this, Splatoon guys. Like, devs, please, if you're listening to the fan base, the biggest complaint about the challenge mode is these ridiculous times, so that's an easy fix. And if you can fix that, then these modes will be a lot more accessible. Very careful here. They're targeting me hardcore. Almost at that last minute mark. How the heck did that still mark me? That was out of the radius, but I guess not. If you see me, you might as well take advantage of it. That stank splash shot Nova keeps on hitting me. Are you serious? Well, at least it's 3v3 now. I would have been more mad if we only lost our guy and they didn't lose anyone. Alright, well, 3v3 game, let's go. Careful. Well, that's sploosh. Have a bone to pick. At least you traded. Yeah, okay, that's bad. I think we just lost this. There's no way we can get back there and control mid in like 15 seconds. That's the unfortunate thing. So we just lost. Man, why did the game have to have a disconnect happen? That's just really bad timing. Be careful over there. Alright, at least I got the sploosh there. Vengeance! I at least got my vengeance. So yeah, we definitely have lost that one. Although it's a little bit closer than I thought, but it's definitely a loss. So, unfortunate. We had 2 people in the game just DC at the very last minute. Which really does suck, man. Splatoon 3 netcode. Still as stable as a broken piece of glass. And by that, I mean not stable at all. It is held together with nothing. It is so fragile. It breaks very easily. But that's it. That was our final game. It doesn't count as a loss, though. Oh, wait, no, actually, yeah, that's right. It doesn't count as a loss. We get one more game out of this. It doesn't calculate my challenge power because of that. Wow, you guys are getting an extra game. Sure. All because we had some disconnects. Well, now we get some more time to hang out and spend with each other. As we sit here shooting people with the Nautilus. I really wish I picked up the Nautilus a lot sooner, because I didn't really get into playing this kind of a weapon until this game, Splatoon 3. I should have played this more in Splatoon 2, because this weapon's fun. It's my favorite of the Splatling class because of just the charge shot alone. It makes it so helpful to keep a charge, swim in your ink, and then just pop out in front of someone and bombard them with bullets. It's a very fun weapon. Got 2 tenacities on my side. That's different. Tenacity is seen as one of the worst abilities in Splatoon. All it does is it kind of charges up your special meter a little bit faster when you have less teammates alive on your side of the team. So it's not the most helpful for that reason. You're better off just having some special charge up. Or maybe another ability that does something similar. Like, say, you can have Last Ditch Effort, which can give you a lot of like, ink saving stuff, and then just paint more to get your special. Or you can have something like Comeback to give you some extra movement when you die, which can also be very helpful to get you back in the battlefield. Like, stuff like that is a more useful ability to have. I've tried it in this game just to see how Tenacity works, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, it's working as advertised. It's charging up my special more when people are down, but it doesn't really help me all that much. I'd rather just use a bunch of special charge at that point. We see you here. Get out of here, Arrow Spray. I'm gonna throw this. That was a good call. Hit someone with it. I do see someone over here, though. I don't know if I'm gonna kill, but at least I got 2 shots on the wiper. Missiles are coming in. I gotta be very careful. And I got hit with the arrow spray, unfortunately, though. Trying to dodge the missiles that are behind me. Couldn't really see the arrow spray actually coming in. Our base is not painted, like, at all. That's not the best. I mean, you don't need to paint your base to win in Turf War. So, there's been this conception for years where you have to paint, like, every inch of your base. And you don't actually have to do that. But you do want to paint at least enough of it, because that's still where you're getting some points. You want to leave some of your base unpainted so you can paint it when you come back from dying. So, you don't want to paint it all in, like, the first, like, 30 seconds of the game. That's just overkill. You don't need to do that. But you do need to paint it at some point. And my team definitely wasn't for a while there. Probably for the same reason I just said. Leaving some of it around so we can build up our specials as we are coming back into the map. I'm gonna throw this because I did see a Blobbler there. Alright, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I can't shoot though, I have no more ink. Just spray and pray. Keep on spraying and praying. And then throw you with a point sensor in the mix. There's someone down here. Oh, there's the blob. I see him. Although there's someone chasing me. There's the Blobbler. I cannot get a good aim because of my teammate. Really don't like how you shoot like the teammates in your game and your ink just stops on their head. That's not helpful. Okay, there we go. I think we just got it. That was a very close game. It was back and forth for a while there, but I think we just took the lead. So, even though our last game was technically a loss, it didn't count. Forget it ever happened. This is our last game. Victory, baby! And I have 3 gold, so maybe my teammate next to me can fist bump me. Come on, Pikachu. Fist bump me. This is why people like Raichu better, I guess. Raichu at least will fist bump you. Pikachu does not. What a shame. But that is it. That is our final game, which gives us a challenge power of 1699.1. Literally 1 point away from 17. Are you serious? Fine. It's fine. I'll be playing more of this after this video is done anyway, so I might actually have a higher challenge power. I mean, we'll see by the end, but yeah, that was it. That was a lot of fun. Definitely got some good games in there. Some questionable ones at that because of all the disconnects, but you know what? We did our best. I feel better about this than what I did when I streamed this last night on my Twitch channel. The last night I streamed the Foggy Notion challenge, and I played with 2 different teams, and our high score at the end of the hour was a 1460. So I think this score should get me closer to top 50, if not at least in top 50, compared to the one I had here last night of 1460. But we will see by the end of the set challenge, because this is going to go on for another hour and a half. So now I get to play some more Fog on my own time. But this was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. This one was a very unique challenge and a very different way of playing Splatoon. I think one of the most unique ways of playing it so far. And I really enjoyed it. Hope to see this challenge maybe come back in the future. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And with that said, I'll see you guys next time.